Hello and welcome to JavaScript in Less Than 3, where I describe JavaScript concepts in under 3 minutes. Today we're going to be talking about what is a string, right? We might hear this term string all the time. It is one of the types of information that we can apply to variables and constants that allow us to manipulate information in some way, shape, or form. The simplest way to describe it is that a string represents a piece of text. Unlike a number, you can't do any arithmetic calculations with a piece of text. You can't multiply hello by 2. It doesn't make any logical sense. So you have to be really careful sometimes when dealing with strings to make sure that you're not accidentally, for example, putting numbers in strings when you want to do some sort of calculation on them. So the simplest way to describe it is that you could say let, and we've used this example before, so let's do this again. Let greeting equal hello, fair traveler. Okay, so there we go. We have a little piece of text. However, as I mentioned before, you can actually put numbers into a string. Or for example, let fave number equal 7, right? But if I want to do anything with that number, I'm going to have to be really careful, and I'm going to have to turn it into an actual number. Right now, it exists as a piece of text. You can define strings in 3 different ways. I've kind of given an example here already, but a string 1 equals oakley dokley. String 2 could equal cup of tea that I just drank. And string 3 could equal howdy doody. Yep. All 3 of these ways are identical as far as JavaScript is concerned. It doesn't care which one you use. But something to be really careful of is that when you are using single quotes, let's say you want to actually make string 1 talk about your dog's breakfast. If you say dog's breakfast, here the JavaScript has understood this apostrophe as being the end of the quote. So personally, I like using double quotes to avoid this problem altogether, or alternatively using the backticks, although it might seem a bit strange. It's actually not a bad habit to get into, and I'll explain that in another video as well. The backtick, so you know, is next to the 1 on your keyboard. So those are the absolute basics of strings in JavaScript, and we'll move on to other data types really soon, but let's stick to strings for a little while, and I hope you find this information really useful, and best of luck on your journey. See you next time. Bye.